Hello everyone, this is Mamta Mund and today we will learn and solve questions 1 to 10 of exercise 9a, chapter 9. Chapter name is Ratio and Proportion of class 6 of Composite Mathematics textbook. Let's get started and solve some questions. Today we will learn and solve exercise 9a, questions 1 to 10 of chapter 9. Chapter name is Ratio, Proportion and Unitary Method. And topics are concept of ratio, simplest form of a ratio, equivalent ratios, and simplifying ratios. Let's solve some questions. Now we will solve question number 1. Write these ratios in the simplest form. First bit is 12 is to 16. 12 is to 16. We can write 12 is to 16 as in the ratio 12 divided by 16. And between 12 is in antecedent and 16 is consequent. Between 12 and 16, 4 is the common ratio. So divide the antecedent 12 with 4 and the consequent 16 with 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3 and 16 divided by 4 is 4. So 3 by 4 is the simplest form of the ratio 12 is to 16. Now question number second bit. 72 is to 30. We can write 72 is to 30 as 72 divided by 30. Between 72 and 30, 6 is the common ratio. Now dividing the antecedent 72 with 6 and the consequent 30 with 6. We get 72 divided by 6 is 12. 12 6 are 72 and 30 divided by 6 is 5. Now we get 12 divided by 5. And 12 divided by 5 is the simplest form of the ratio 72 is to 30. When we convert the ratio in the simplest form, we first find out the ratio, common ratio and divide the common ratio with the antecedent and the consequent both. Then the ratio that we get after dividing the antecedent and the consequent, that ratio is the simplest form of the given ratio. Now question number third bit, 330 is to 550. We can write 330 is to 550 as 330 divided by 550. Now cancelling 0 and 0. Now 30 divided by 5, 55. And between 33 and 55, 11 is the common ratio. So dividing the antecedent 33 with 11 and the consequent 55 with 11. We get 33 divided by 11 is 3 and 55 divided by 11 is 5. Now we get 3 divided by 5 and 3 divided by 5 is the simplest form of the given ratio 330 is to 550. Now fourth bit, 0.2 is to 0.8. 0.2 is to 0.8 we can write in ratios form 0.2 divided by 0.8. And between 0.2 and 0.8, 2 is the common ratio. So dividing 0.2 antecedent 0.2 with 0.2 and the consequent 0.8 with 0.2 and 0.2 division of 0.2 is 1 and 0.8 division of 0.2 is 4. Now we get 1 divided by 4 and 1 divided by 4 is the simplest form of the ratio 0.2 is to 0.8. So 1 divided by 4 is the answer. Now question number 5th bit, 1.04 is to 0.26. We can write 1.04 is to 0.26 as 1.04 divided by 0.26. And 1.04 is 104 divided by 100. After decimal point there are 2 digits, so we have to divide 104 divided by 100, and 0.26 is 26 divided by 100. After decimal point there are 2 digits, so we have to divide 26 with 100. Division of 26 with 100. Now 104 division of 100 multiplied with reciprocal of 26 divided by 100 is 100 divided by 26. Cancelling 100 and 100, and 26 and 104. Cancelling 26 with 104 is 4. 4 6 are 24, 40, 40 equals to 10. 26 multiplied by 4 is 104. Now we get 4 divided by 4, which is equal to 4 is to 1. And 4 is to 1 is the simplest form, or 4 divided by 1 is the simplest form of the ratio 1.04 is to 0.26. Now 6th bit, 6 kg is to 40 kg. We can write 6 kg is to 48 kg. 6 kg divided by 48 kg. And between 6 and 48, 6 is the common ratio. So divide the antecedent 6 with 6 and the consequent 48 with 6. Now 6 divided by 6 is 1 and 48 divided by 6 is 8. Now we get 1 divided by 8, and 1 divided by 8 is the simplest form of the ratio 6 kg is to 48 kg. Now question number 7th bit, 1 centimeter is to 1 millimeter. Convert this ratio in the simplest form. We can write 1 centimeter is to 1 millimeter is 1 centimeter divided by 1 millimeter. And the antecedent, here antecedent is 1 centimeter and consequent is 1 millimeter. And 1 centimeter, both the antecedent and the consequent are not of the same unit. So first convert this centimeter into millimeter, that is converting into same unit. So 1 centimeter, we know 1 centimeter is 10 millimeter divided by 1 millimeter, and 10 divided by 1 is 10 is to 1, and 10 is to 1 is the simplest form of the ratio 1 centimeter is to 1 millimeter. 8th bit, 20 millimeter is to 1 liter. We can write 20 milliliter is to 1 liter as 20 ml divided by 1 liter. 1 liter. And the antecedent 20 ml and the consequent 1 liter are not of the same unit. So first convert this consequent liter into milliliter. Then after that liter and milliliter are of the same unit, that is milliliter convert to milliliter. And we know 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. So write down 1 liter is 1000 ml milliliter. Now between 20 and 1000, 20 is the common ratio. So divide the ratio 20, antecedent 20 with 20 and the consequent 1000 with 20. Now 20 divided by 20 is 1 and 1000 divided by 20 is 50. Now 1 divided by 50 is 1 is to 50. And 1 is to 50 is the simplest form of the ratio 20 ml is to 1 liter. Now 9th bit, 300 meter is to 1 kilometer. Convert this ratio in the simplest form. We can write 300 meter is to 1 kilometer as 300 meter divided by 1 kilometer. And the antecedent 300 meter and the consequent 1 kilometer are not of the equal unit. So first convert this consequent kilometer into meter. And we know 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. 300 meter divided by 1000 meter. Now both the antecedent and the consequent are of the equal unit, that is meter. So 300 divided by 1000 is cancelling zeros to zeros, and now 3 divided by 10, and 3 divided by 10 is equal to 3 is to 10, and 3 is to 10 is the simplest form of the ratio 300 meter is to 1 kilometer. Now x bit, 10th bit, 1 hour is to 20 minutes. We can write 1 hour is to 20 minutes is 1 hour divided by 20 minutes. Both the antecedent and the consequent are not of the equal unit. So first converting this hour into minutes so that the antecedent and the consequent are of the equal unit. We know 1 hour is 60 minutes divided by 20 minutes. Now both the antecedent and the consequent are of the equal unit, that is of minute. So 60 divided by 20, and between 60 divided by 20, 20 is the common ratio. So divide the antecedent 60 with 20 and the consequent 20 with 20. Now 60 divided by 20 is 3, and the consequent 20 is divided by 20 is 1. Now 3 divided by 1 is 3 is to 1. And 3 is to 1 is the simplest form of the ratio 1 hour is to 20 minutes. Now 11th bit, 73 days is to 1 year. Convert this ratio into the simplest form. We can write 73 days is to 1 year is 73 days divided by 1 year. And the antecedents 73 days and the consequent 1 year are not of the equal unit. So first convert this consequent 1 year into days, converting year into days so that the consequent year and days are of the equal unit. And we know 1 year is 365 days. So 73 days divided by 365 days. And between 73 and the between the antecedent 73 and the consequent 365, 73 is the common ratio. So divide the antecedent 73 with 73 and the consequent 365 with 73, and 73 divided by 73 is 1, and the consequent 365 with 73 is 5. 73 divided by 73 is 1, and 365 divided by 73 is 5. Now we get 1 divided by 5, that is 1 is to 5. And 1 is to 5 is the simplest form of the ratio 73 days is to 1 year. Now 12th bit, 5 rupees is to 50 paisa. We can write 5 rupees is to 50 paisa is 5 rupees divided by 50 paisa. And the antecedent 5 rupees and the consequent 50 paisa are not of the equal unit. So first convert this antecedent rupees into paisa so that the antecedent and the consequent both are of will be the equal unit. Both will be the equal unit. So we know 1 rupees, 5 rupees will 1 rupees is 100 paisa, so 5 rupees will be 500 paisa. 500 paisa divided by 50 paisa. And between 500 and 50, the antecedent 500 and the consequent 50, 50 is the common ratio. So we divide the antecedent 500 with 50 and the consequent 50 with 50. Now 500 divided by 50 is 10, and 50 divided by 50 is 1. So we get 10 is to 1, and 10 is to 1 is the simplest form of the ratio 5 rupees is to 50 paisa. So When we convert the ratios into the simplest form, first find out the common ratio. After finding the common ratio, divide the antecedent and the consequent both with the common ratio. And after dividing the antecedent and the consequent with the common ratio, that the ratio that we get, that is the simplest form of the given ratio. Now we will solve question number 2. Question number 2 is a man earns 7,500 rupees a year and spends 6,300 rupees a year. Find the ratios of his income to his expenditure. Given his income is 7,500 rupees. A man earns 7,500 rupees in a year. So his income is 7,500 rupees and his expenditure is 6,300 rupees in a year. So find the ratio of, you have to find the ratios of his income to his expenditure. So ratio of the man, the ratio of his income divided by expenditure. Expenditure means spends. How much money he earns? 7,500 rupees. Divided by expenditure. How much he spends? 6,300 rupees. Cancelling zeros, 2 zeros, we get 75 rupees divided by 63 rupees. Now between 75 and 63, 3 is the common ratio. So dividing the 75 with 3 and 63 with 3. 75 divided by 3 is 25 and 63 divided by 3 is 21. Now we get 25 divided by 21 and ratio of his income to his expenditure is 25:21. So ratio of his income to his expenditure is 25:21. 25:21 is the answer. Now we will solve question number second bit. Find the ratio of his savings to his income. A man earns 7,500 rupees in a year. So his income is 7,500 rupees. He spends 6,300 rupees in a year. So his savings will be income minus spending money, that is expenditure. And income is 7,500 rupees. And expenditure, that is he spends 6,300 rupees in a year. So 6,300 rupees. And 7,500 minus 6,300 is 1,200 rupees. 1,200 rupees is his savings. Now ratio of his savings divided by ratio of his savings to his income. So ratio will be savings divided by income. And saving is 1200 rupees. We got that saving will be earning money minus spending money, that is 7500 rupees minus 6300 rupees, and that is 1200 rupees. And income is 7500 rupees. Now cancelling zeros. Now between 12 and 75, 3 is the common ratio. So divide the antecedent 12 with 3 and the consequent 75 with 3. Now 12 divided by 3 is 4. And the consequent 75 divided by 3 is 25. Now 4 divided by 25 is 4 is to 25. And 4 is to 25 is the ratio of his savings to his income. So 4 is to 25 is the answer. Now we will solve question number 3. A bag contains 5 kg of rice. 1500 gram have been taken out for cooking. What is the ratio of the amount taken out to the amount left in the bag? It is given that a bag contains 5 kg of rice. Quantity of rice in the bag is 5 kg, that is 5000 gram. And 1500 gram have been taken out for cooking. Quantity of rice that have been taken out for cooking is 1500 gram. We have to find the ratio of the amount taken out to the amount left in the bag. Ratio of the amount taken out. The quantity of rice taken out is 1500 gram, and quantity of rice left in the bag will be quantity rice left in the bag is, a bag contains 5 kg of rice. Total quantity of rice minus quantity of rice taken out for cooking. Total quantity of rice is 5 kg. 5 kg means 5000 gram. Minus quantity of rice taken out for cooking is 1500 gram. Five thousand minus 1500 will be 0, 0, and 15 minus 15 is 35. Three 3500 gram. The quantity of rice left in the bag is 3500 gram. Now we have to find out the ratio of the amount taken out. Quantity of rice taken out taken out for cooking divided by quantity of rice left in the bag. Quantity of rice left in bag, which is equal to quantity of rice taken out is 1500 gram and quantity of rice left in the bag we got 3500 gram. Now cancelling zeros, and 15 and 35, between 15 and 35 5 is the common ratio. So divide the antecedent 15 with 5 and the consequent 35 with 5. We get 5 7 ja 5 3 ja 15 and 5 7 ja 35. So ratio of the amount taken out to the amount left in the bag is 3 divided by 7, or 3 is to 7. 3 is to 7. So 3 is to 7 is the answer. The ratio of the amount taken out for cooking to the amount left in the bag is 3 is to 7. Now we will solve question number 4. An alloy consists of 3 half gram of copper and 2 3/4 gram of tin. 3 half gram of copper and 2 3/4 gram of tin. Find the ratio of copper to that of the tin in the alloy in the simplest form. It is given that the alloy consists of 3 half gram of copper and 2 3/4 gram of tin, and we have to find the ratio of copper to that of tin in the alloy. So ratio of copper in alloy divided by tin in the alloy. Copper in alloy is 3 half gram of copper, 3 half divided by 2 3/4. 3 half is 3 more. We have to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1. 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7 divided by 2. And if you want to know more about how to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction, I will give the link in the description box. Please watch that video. 3 half. 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1, that is 7 divided by 2, and 2 3/4 is 2 multiplied by 4 plus 3. 8 plus 3 is 11 divided by 4. Now 7 divided by 2 multiplied with 4 divided by 11. 2 and 4 cancel. Now 14 divided by 11, which is equal to 14 is to 11. And 14 is to 11 is the ratio of the copper to that of tin in the alloy. And 14 is to 11 is the simplest form of the ratio 3 half gram is to 2 3/4 gram. So the answer is 14 is to 11. The ratio of copper to that of tin in the alloy is 14 is to 11. Now question number 5. In a book shop, 5 divided by 12 of the people are males, and write the ratio of males and the females in the shop. In a book shop, 5 divided by 12 of the people are male. So number of male will be 5 and total number of people is 12. Total number of people is 12 and number of male person Number of males is 5. So number of females will be total number of people. Total number of people minus number of male. Total people is 12 and number of males is 5. That is 12 minus 5 is 7. Now number of females is 7. Now write the ratio of males and females in the shop. So number of male is 5 and number of females we got 7. So ratio will be 5 divided by 7. Now ratio of number of males to number of females. Number of males is 5 and number of females we got 12 minus 5, that is 7. So ratio of number of males to the number of females is 5:7. So 5:7 is the answer. Now we will solve multiple choice question. Question number 6. The ratio of 9 days to 3 weeks is, the options are 3:1, 9:3, 3:7 and 1:3. The ratio of 9 days to 3 weeks. So ratio is 9 days is to 3 weeks. We know 1 week. Here the antecedent is 9 days and consequent is 3 weeks. But the antecedent and consequent are not of similar unit. That is, the antecedent is in days and the consequent is in weeks. So first we have to convert these weeks into days, that is similar units. We know 1 week is 7 days. So 1 week is 7 days. So multiply 3 with 7. Now 9 days divided by 3 multiplied by 7 is 21 days. Now between 9 and 21, 3 is the common factor. 3 is the common ratio. So divide the antecedent 9 with 3 and the consequent 21 with 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3 and 21 divided by 3 is 7. Now answer is 3:7. So ratio of 9 days to 3 weeks is 3:7. So option C is correct. Option C. So option C 3:7 is the correct answer. Now we will solve question number 7. In the word mathematics, the ratio of number of consonants to the number of vowels is, the options are 4:7, 7:4, 5:6, 6:5. So total letters in the word mathematics is, total alphabets or letters in mathematics is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Number of consonants consonants are M is consonants, A is vowel, T is consonant, H is consonants, E is vowel, M is consonants, A is vowel, T is consonant, I is vowel, C is consonant, and S is consonant. So number of consonant is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So number of consonants is 7. Now vowels are A, E, A, I, this much. So vowels are, number of vowels is 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. Number of consonant is 7 and number of vowels is 4. Number of consonants divided by number of vowels. Number of consonants is 7 and number of vowels is 4. So answer is 7 is to 4. So option B is correct. Option B is correct. 7 is to 4. So option B 7 is to 4 is correct answer. Now question number 8. The length of a rectangular frame is half meter and the width is 3 divided by 4 meter. What is the ratio of width to that of the length? Options are 3 is to 2, 1 is to 3, 2 is to 3 and 1 is to 2. So ratio of width to that of length. Width divided by length is, width is 3 divided by 4 and length is 1 divided by 2. 3/4 divided by 1 is to 1 divided by 2. Now 3 divided by 4 multiplied with 2 is divided by 1. So cancelling 2 and 4, 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. Now we get 3 divided by 2, that is 3 is to 2. 3 is to 2 is answer. So option A is the correct option. So the ratio of width to that of length is 3 is to 2. So option A 3 is to 2 is the answer. Option A 3 is to 2 is the correct answer. Now we will solve question number 9. High order thinking skill horse question. What is the ratio of the number of prime numbers to the number of composite numbers between the numbers 1 to 5, 1 to 50 with 1 and 50 included? So first we have to find the prime numbers between 1 and 50. Prime numbers which have only two factors, that is 1 and the number itself. So prime numbers between 1 and 50 are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, These are the prime numbers between 1 and 50. So number of prime numbers are how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So number of prime numbers is 15. Now consonant composite numbers are now composite numbers between 1 and 50 will be total. Total numbers are 50. So we have to subtract 50 minus 49 minus 15, that is 39. So composite numbers, number of composite numbers will be 39 because 1 is here, 1 is neither prime nor composite. So total numbers will be 49 because 1 is neither prime nor composite. So total numbers is 49 and we have to subtract 15 because the number of prime numbers is 15. So 49 minus 15 is 39. So number of composite numbers is 39 and number of prime numbers is 15. Now what is the ratio of the number of prime numbers? So ratio of number of prime numbers divided by numbers of composite numbers. So prime numbers is 15 and composite number is 39. So 15 is to 39 is the answer. 34. We got number of composite is 49 minus 15, which is 34. So number of ratio of the number of prime numbers to the number of composite numbers is 15 is to 34. Now we will solve high order thinking skill HOTS question number 10. Ankita is 18 years old and her brother Apurv is 16 years old. What is the ratio of Ankita's age to Apurv's age? And what will be the ratio of Apurv's age to Ankita's age after 8 years? So first we have to find out what is the ratio of Ankita's age to Apurv's age. So ratio of Ankita's age Apurv's age. Ankita's age is 18 years and Apurv's age is 16 years. Now between 18 and 16, 2 is the common ratio. So divide the antecedent 18 with 2 and the consequent 16 with 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9 and 16 divided by 2 is 8. 9 is to 8. So 9 is to 8. 9 is to 8 is the ratio of Ankita's age to Apurv's age. Now we have to find the Apurv's age, ratio of Apurv's age to Ankita's age after 8 years. Age after 8 years. Ankita's age after 8 years. Apurv's age after 8 years will be 16 years plus 8 years. 16 plus 8, and Ankita's age will be 18 plus 8. So 16 plus 8 is 24, and 18 plus 8 is 26. Between 24 and 26 years. Between 24 and 26, 12 is 2 is the common ratio. So divide the antecedent 24 with 2 and the consequent 26 with 2. Now 24 divided by 2 is 12, and 26 divided by 2 is 13. So 12 is to 13 is the ratio of Apurv's age to the Ankita's age after 8 years. So 12 is to 13 is the answer. So ratio of Ankita's age to Apurv's age is 9 is to 8, and ratio of Apurv's age to Ankita's age after 8 years will be 12 is to 13. Keep learning, keep watching, and please visit my blog mathsgrade.com. Link is in here. https www. This is my blog link, and join my Telegram group. This is my Telegram group link. And if you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, then please subscribe my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for getting notifications of future videos. Keep learning, keep watching, and please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.